Okay. Well, I guess I lost battery a minute ago, but you didn't miss anything. It was just me going back and forth. Test fitting. So, signal brake lines, gotta work on that. I have the caliper here. It's kind of hang dangling. So, I'm gonna use the e-brake to adjust it to get it to where it's about to engage. I'll show you guys what the bracket looks like flush on this side. This is the driver's side on the rear. So, okay, well, all my clearances are fine, but still not as far there. I don't know how well it's gonna light for you guys, but I'm still not as far forward as I would like. Too much further forward though, and this pin's gonna start rubbing. So, stick the camera in here. Show you guys what I got on this. I'll call it a day. I'll be back out here tomorrow. So, there's a small gap right there. I don't know how well you guys can make that out. I may just share a picture of it. But there we go. It's pretty much there. I just need to weld it. That's it from this angle. Clearance there. And clearance there. So I should be okay. Gonna call that a night. Pick up tomorrow with the welding, and I may do some research tonight on what brake lines I may be able to squeeze in off of another vehicle. I know I'm gonna have to make my own, most likely for the passenger side, because there's no block. So anyways, guys, take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, so I'm actually really excited about this. Oh yeah, it's the next day, obviously. So factory brake line. Reason I cut this off is because this was one of the ones that was stripped, so I took it off to get a new thread piece for it to and flange it out. But 1988 El Camino front disc brake line. That thread. It's the thread on this side goes in this perfectly. Neighbors are cruising on a dirt bike. With the disc brake parts I grabbed yesterday. Boom. So this should work out really well. I just got to do some flanging and reduce the lines a little bit, and should be good to go. I'm gonna do that. My buddy Chris that helped me bag the Lincoln, he's gonna come over for the welding to weld those brackets on for me, and I just gotta bleed the lines after that. I'm gonna worry a little bit later about getting a new diverter valve or hydro boost setup down the road. I'm just trying to get it to where I can semi-drive it right now. So Chris made it.
There's 3 very small tacks. See if you can get it off without breaking those stacks.
Can I get it off? Oh, sorry. Let me get this out. Ow, fuck, out of the way too, so it's easier for you.
So we don't have a bunch of slag on the back of your rotor.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was worried about how easy it would be to get in there. I like how you think about that stuff, and I'm just like, I just want it to be easier for him. This is why we keep Chris around, ladies and gentlemen. He thinks about the important things.
Be fighting brake pad, which is stronger, brake pad or slag?
That's why I knocked that other one off, because that one comes off easy. I gotta. Ooh, the sun. Ow! Woo! That's fair. I only asked because I literally just designed and made all my own logos for my. I was wondering about it. I was like, who did this fit? Someone playing? Put my email in. Send it. You get me?
Yeah, I think so.
They have like 15 oh, Ace, that was almost bad.
Oh.
It slid and,
That's
and
funny.
And it caught the edge and it wiggled. And I was like,
It would have been fine.
oh. But it almost poured all over your electrical camera, Milwaukee, and you with ice cold water.
Is that pulled down?
Yeah. Ow. Fuck. We're almost there. There you go. Kaden. Oh. Kaden! Plug the welder in and turn it on. Ready?
Yeah. Ow. Got my thigh. That sounded funny. I know that.
Well, I had to put new cam seals on my on the IS too.
How much is that?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at it on there.
You got me wondering.
You could have a second car to the fleet.
Third.
Third. I'm stupid. I forgot about that.
He says I'm stupid. That was fucking funny. I'm stupid.
Well, I forgot about the Mini. It's too small
And now we wait.
insignificant.
Yeah.
Hey, but are you stupid enough that you brought your welder and not your welding hood?
Oh. Oh, okay. I was just waving hi to you. Chris's welding mask has finally made it back. It took a long and adventurous road to get back. Here, let me do this real quick, Chris. Power strip like freaked out. I just plugged it in the main house. I just plugged it into the front of the house. Okay, have fun welding the other side. I'm gonna slowly put this together. Ping!
I'm going home.
Yeah, I'd have been like, I'm gonna buy that kit online. Stress test. It was on there. Y'all didn't see that, did you? Shake and bake. Yeah. Alright, let's take a food break. I'll come back out here and finish this shit. We can bleed the brakes. I'm sure you're about to die of hunger. And I may murder somebody. Okay, so I'm gonna call it done. Cause I get stuff in my head. Okay, so I'm gonna call it done again. Weird shit happening. Okay, had to cut it off. Guy picks up scrap metal, ran by. I'm dying. So we're just calling it. Chris came by, he welded on the mounts for me. Everything's to be mounted well. We tried bleeding the brakes, but pedal doesn't sink to the ground all the way. So that's weird and interesting. But he couldn't figure out what was going on. He had to get going. It's getting dark, so hopefully in the next video I'll probably just have it fixed, because I'm just bleeding the brakes. So it could just be something I'm doing weird. I don't know, but next video I'll update everyone. Yo, what's up, guys? So a few days later, after trying to bleed the brakes, and like I said, something funny was going on, I actually figured out the issue was the rubber hose coming from the body of the car to the axle, which I'll show a picture here. So I had ordered that part from Mark II Enterprises, got the new part in a few days, and then after I got that part in, I just bled the brakes, which I'm not going to show how to do that because there's tons of other videos out there that can just look up and see how to bleed brakes. It's pretty generic. Just start from the furthest point to bleed the lines. But yeah, after I did that, the brakes work. I've been driving for a couple days now on it, and everything's perfect. Stops, goes, had no issues with it, and it's great. So if you guys got any questions, just leave me a comment down below. If you concerns or something about it, just holler at me. I'll let you know as I continue to drive it, anything that goes on with it. just like in the last video, all the parts will be in the description of the video with links. If you want to look at that stuff, you can look at that. Should just take you straight to Amazon, I think, the way I have it set up. So again, guys, let me know what you think. Is it too much work? Do you think it was a good idea? I'd like to hear some feedback in the comments. So peace, guys.
Yo, don't forget to watch my other videos. Check them out right here. Those are the videos. Watch them. They're good. Woo woo.